Hello everyone, how are you? My name is Faraz Deshmukh and you're watching Integrated Faraz. In today's lecture, we will going to discuss why 0 by 0 is an indeterminate form. First of all, we have seen this thing, right? All the science students know about this. And have you ever wondered why it is indeterminate form? First of all, what does this term means? The term indeterminate means cannot be determined, you cannot calculate it basically. Let's see. Ax equal to b is an equation. If I ask you what is the solution of this equation, so you may will say x equal to b by a. And if I ask you, is the solution of this equation is unique, you will say yes, because it's equal to x equal to b by a. But let me tell you one thing, it have many solutions. It may have unique solution, it may have infinite solution, it may have no solution. This simple equation have three categories of solution. For example, analyze this equation. If I put a not equal to 0 and b not equal to 0, then x equal to b by a is defined and we have an unique solution. The condition for unique solution is that a and b should not be equal to 0. A and b are real numbers. But the same equation, ax equal to b, if b is equal to 0, and a not equal to 0, then x equal to, as b is equal to 0, irrespective what a is, x have to be 0. X should be 0. So in this case also we have unique solution, but the solution is fixed. It does not depend on b, but it does not depend on a, but depends on b. In this case it depends on both b by a. But what if I say a equal to 0 and b equal to 0? Now analyze. A equal to 0 and b equal to 0. Ax equal to b is the equation. B is also 0 and a is also 0. So tell me what will be the value of x. Solution for x is, x may have infinite solution, infinite values. Why? Because if you put any value for x, like x equal to 1, 0 into 1 equal to 0, it is correct. 0 into 2 equal to 0, it is correct. Any value you may choose for x, it will be satisfying this equation. 0 into x equal to 0. For that reason, x equal to, if you send this 0 downward, which is not allowed, but for the explanation I'm saying, 0 by 0, x equal to 0 by 0 is an indeterminate form. You cannot determine the value of this term, because from this equation we understand that it does not have any fixed value and it may have infinite values. So that's why 0 by 0 is indeterminate form. Similarly, for ax plus b equation, if a is equal to 0 and b is non-zero, in this case a is also equal to 0 and b is not equal to 0, so we get the indeterminate form. But in case when a is equal to 0 and b is not equal to 0, then we will say x have no solution. X have no solution, because if you put x equal to 1, so 0 into 1 will be equal to 0, and as I said b is not equal to 0, then this equation is not valid. So you cannot choose any value of x for which ax equal to b if a equal to 0. And from this concept also you can understand that if I shift this 0 to the other side of the equality, then it will be something like this. That's why we say this term is undefined. as we don't have any solution for x here. So x is equal to b by 0. This term is undefined, which we normally say is infinity, which is undefined basically, right? Which is undefined. That's the reason 1 by 0 does not exist. That's the reason we don't divide by 0 also, because it is undefined. I hope you like the concept. Thank you.